stuck in.
Right, are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Cool.
Welcome back to Sidebar Podcast, and welcome back for the fourth time, James! Woo!
Hello, good morning.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Good,
Not too bad.
jolly good. Thank you for having me on again.
Yeah, no problem. Fourth time.
Fourth time.
This one's going to be a lot nicer, because we worked out that out of the 3 times you've been here, one time I made you drink copious amounts of vodka, and another time I made you shot hot sauce.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This one is not. This one's just nice. Some nice Northern Monk beers.
Yeah, this one sounds lovely. Got a nice fruity number from Northern Monk. Tropical World. It's lychee and coconut IPA, 6%. Very nice.
And I've got Cosmic Fog Collaboration Hazy
Fog.
IPA.
Oh, I should have done that as well, shouldn't I?
7%. I don't actually know if you see it because of the light, but we're fine.
You need a beer cam, like a separate camera, like here. And then you can just...
I know.
That'd be cool.
I've also got this beer pump here, which you can fill with I think it's like 16 pints of beer or 6 pints. Or 6 pints.
3 litres.
Oh, there you go. And then you
That is just pintage.
literally just pour it off. But
Yeah. That's sick. Hell yeah.
should we do a pour off?
Yeah, let's definitely do a pour off.
I was thinking about this the other day. One time I gave you a beer and I was so flustered trying to get everything set up. I do think you said to me something like, "Can I drink this?" And I was like, "Yeah, we're going to drink them." And then carried on doing. And then I would start the podcast and look down and you were already sipping on your beer.
I meant could we drink this in this current moment? I think there was definitely a cross of wires, one would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But yeah, no. So I feel like every podcast I've been on, I've had a funny tummy in some way or another, haven't I? After
yeah.
I've got a funny tummy now. I keep farting.
That's good.
No, it's because I've had a cold and I've just only eaten strepsils for about 4 days.
That's it.
My diet's been fucking strepsils and Lemsip.
And now IPA.
And now IPA. So
Right, crack it open. Let's do
let's
it.
go.
Let's do a pour off.
You want to do that first?
No.
Is it?
No.
Can I try that? Grab it and then just flip it and then it will fill up.
I feel like it's a bad idea, but
Do you think it's gonna foam?
we're doing a pour off. If that's how you want to do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
get fucking.
I'm going to do a normal pour. If you want to do that pour,
Yeah.
Go
Right,
for
let's go. The Hamez special.
you might want to pull the can out.
No. It's part of the fun.
It's not. It's going to overspill.
No.
onto
You got to
the
do
bar.
it at the right time. I've tried and tested this. You got a little one of them. Give it a little. Really nurture it.
I'm not going to lie. That is a wonderful pour.
Is it not?
It's a really...
Is that not a beautiful pour? Look at the lovely light little bit of foam on the top.
I've got a 1 millimeter head. You've got the perfect centimeter head.
Perfectly mixed as well. There's no shit dangling around at the bottom because I dunked the shit out of the can.
Yeah.
Stephen stung a little bit. That smells like amazingness.
Oh, it does.
Holy shit.
Mine just smells like IPA.
Oh, mine smells like.
Cheers.
This reminds me of the apricot flavour petit filou. Holy shit, to a T. This is childhood bring backing.
That's good, but it is strong. It's strong. Yeah, I mean it is 7%, so you would expect it.
It's fruity, mate. It's lovely.
So, yeah,
Have a little sip.
a little slap.
Have a go on that.
Oh. Yeah. That went really camp.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Oh, it is fruity. You are what you drink.
Yeah, absolutely. I am an advocate for a fruity drink.
Love a fruity.
Oh, I was having some fruity drinks with a friend of mine. We went to a bar in Norwich, and there was this clearly it was a work night out,
Right.
and it was fucking Linda from HR was absolutely hammered, and I'd ordered my mojito, and she sort of snuck out from the corner, and she started like singing at me, but it was fucking beautiful. Linda was absolutely hammered, but she sung the most beautiful song to me, and I told her that I just started quoting Step Brothers. I was like, wow, you are the songbird of our generation. I told her she sounded like a combination between Fergie and Jesus, and she fucking grabbed me by the arm, the strongest grip I've ever felt, and like pulled me to like, I don't know, like their marketing guy who was probably about fucking 21 or something, yanked me up, and she was like, tell him what you just said to me, tell him what you just said to me. And I was just like, I said she had a beautiful voice. But then,
clearly she sings in the office a lot,
mate,
and it pisses people off.
100%, and she's finally got the validation she needed.
Yeah.
She grabbed me and she dragged me over to him. Oh shit, dropped something. Oh, that fell down a crack.
Did it?
Yeah, I don't know what it was though. Which is the
Is it your vape?
thing. No, it's not.
Okay.
Is it my keys or something? No, I've got my keys. I've got my vape. Something fell down a very
You got your
dark
phone.
and mysterious hole in Rob's studio.
It's the dungeon.
It's absolutely the
So
dungeon.
this used to obviously be a working garage.
Yeah.
So that's the pit where you could go down and like look underneath cars. So it's about 5 foot deep, but at the bottom of it is just rats, spiders, and sawdust.
I could have dropped that in any worse of a place. But I don't think if someone asked, what's the worst place to drop whatever you've just dropped, an unknown item from your jacket?
Like,
And that's a dungeon filled with fucking spiders and snakes is like the scariest thing I can imagine. Just,
have you dropped another thing?
no, it's not gone in the crack. That was my vape juice. It's
Stop
these,
dropping shit.
I've got fucking linen trousers on. They're really loose. No, Linda from HR. So she dragged me over, and then I turned back around, and then one of her other colleagues came over, and she grabbed me by the arm and pulled me around again, and I turned into like a medieval like jarl or something. I just went, unhand me. And I sat down with him later, and she come over to us, and she looked at our drinks, and she was like, they look a bit gay, don't they? Are you gay? And I was like, have you got a problem with that, Linda? Are you
Linda
a
from
homophobe?
HR.
Yeah, I was like, are you a homophobe, Linda? And then the younger colleague, the 21-year-old, grabbed her and said, would you like me to get her out of your hair for you? And obviously, like, that's a scary thing to be asked, but I wanted her out of my hair, so I was like, yeah, and she fucking turned to me with like the deathliest stare I've ever seen. It was horrible, and I said to him, I was like, it's a bit homophobic, you might want to report that one to HR.
Oh no.
Oh, Linda, she had a fucking wild night out. He told me that she doesn't get out much.
Okay,
Yeah,
so she clearly had one too many Prosecco's.
Mm.
And had lost
Absolutely.
her fucking mind.
She went fucking wild, mate. Imagine being her son.
That was her son. Her son was a 21-year-old
it
from
probably
marketing.
was her son.
Need to get out.
I asked him, I was like, work night out? He was like,
Oh no.
yeah, it's awful.
Well, I feel like we've learnt a little bit about you in that story. You like to act as a medieval jarl, use Step Brothers quotes, and shout at 50-year-old HR personnel.
I didn't shout at her, I just asked her in a very medieval fashion to unhand me.
Well, look, as promised, I'm not gonna make you drink hot sauce or copious amounts of vodka or anything like that this time around. This is going to be a nice one. This is going to be so for the 7 or so people that watch the Sidebar podcast, so they can learn more about you.
It's alright, when in the future, when you've,
Yeah,
grown, they'll come back.
yeah,
And they'll learn the law of me.
and your law.
My law, yeah.
This is less law, although I'd written down 10 questions, and I'm still going to ask those 10 questions. One of them just... I didn't finish one of them. One of them just says, why? But I know what that question was meant to be. But then you said to me at work today, you were like, can we do some philosophical questions?
Yeah, I did ask that.
So
I
I've
feel like
also
getting
got
deep.
I've also got 6 pretty deep questions for us to
Okay,
discuss.
that's
So,
nice. Introspective type.
question number 1 is a question that you've been asking around the office. What is your favourite natural formation?
Yeah. No. Fucking. Thing is, it changes really frequently because I had one the other day and I can't remember what it was.
Meadows. You told me it was meadows.
Yeah, no, I've moved on from meadows.
Right.
I think it's a close thing between sand and waterfalls because I don't know enough about either of them, and I feel like that's what makes them so
Yeah.
Good, because they're
What-
intriguing. The secrets of fucking waterfalls, man.
I mean, okay. What if if there was a sandfall?
Mm-hmm.
That would be like
That'd be
a
awesome,
dream, right?
That'd be insane. But I suppose, well, no, that's the thing, because there's probably how much water is there in comparison to sand in the world?
I think
Do you
there's
have that fact to hand?
I think there's slightly more. Do you know what? I'm actually going to Google it. I don't know. We're right out in the fucking arse end of nowhere. Is there more water than sand? But I don't think we're going to get an answer because I don't think I've got good enough.
It's a tricky one.
And you can't check because your phone's in a fucking dungeon.
Oh, it's not my phone. Mate, I'm panicking a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine because it's not my keys and it's not my phone.
No,
it's not my phone.
there's no.
I reckon it was something silly, like I don't know, a dead cat's ashes or something. No,
Tech. It'll be your tech deck.
No. I left that at work because
Okay.
I knew that I might forget to bring it back to work, and then I wouldn't have anything to fuck with while I'm on calls and stuff.
So I sit directly opposite James at work, and all I hear all day is just you fucking around with
With a fingerboard.
a fingerboard.
But you can't deny that I'm pretty fucking sick at it.
It's really good, and it annoys me because you show me how to do it, and then I do it, and my fingers don't work that way.
Oh,
I
mate.
can't pop.
Yeah, I don't know. You've got stiff fingers, mate.
Yeah.
You need to work on your lateral finger bends.
Lateral finger bends.
Yeah. And your bilateral finger bends.
I'll work.
If lateral or bilateral is the right.
I'll work on them tonight.
Yeah. It's control.
Okay, so you're saying sand or waterfalls?
Sand or waterfalls? Because what the fuck makes sand?
Rocks. Rocks make sand.
Rocks make sand.
Yeah.
Why is it? How is it so small?
Because it's just through years and years of coastal, tidal, and wind.
So there's not
erosion.
always been sand. There was a
No.
point where it was just rock and there was no sand.
Yeah.
I suppose there was all Pangea, right?
Yeah. Right.
Because the world was there was no beaches. Because
Yeah.
it was all bit of rock, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. Question number 2.
Maybe I know what they are now.
Who would be at your ideal dinner party, dead or alive?
Dead or alive? Dead or alive?
If you had to pick 3 people are like that would be perfect. Because I know mine, like my people that I'd love at a dinner party, and I can't explain this. Number 1, Hitler,
Yeah,
because
controversial.
you'd want to ask what the fuck he was up to.
It's intriguing, I suppose, isn't it? What was
Yeah.
where was your head at?
Yeah. Number 2, Stephen Hawking,
Mm.
because I'd love to see what other theories he had. I bet he had some cracking theories that he never got a chance to type out.
No, 100%. And if he starts talking shit, you just turn him off.
And then number 3, I think I'd have. Oh, I don't know. It's my own game, and I'm stumped at 3. So I'd have. So far it's me, Hitler, Stephen Hawkins, and I'd have country superstar Zach Bryan.
Nice. You're going to see him, aren't you?
I'm gonna go see him. I got tickets to go see Zach Bryan. Woo-hoo. Me and Roro are gonna go see, and Josh, who was here not last week, week before,
Yeah.
and his missus Laura, we're all going down to London to Hyde Park to go see Zach Bryan.
That's it.
Can't wait! I'm so excited.
That's fun times, man. I'm looking forward to that for you. He's the.
That was so passive aggressive.
No, I wasn't trying. What?
I wasn't trying to be passive
I wasn't
aggressive. I was trying to be
passive-aggressive.
aggressive.
I was just trying to be. No. I was trying to. I'm. How do I put this in a non? I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's a normal sentence. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it for you. He's
there
a
you go.
bullshit pay guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because I asked.
Oh no, that's not him.
Is that not? Because
No.
Bridget said that I thought it was him, and she was like, "Oh yeah, no, he's been cancelled at the moment because he
He
was
hasn't
mean to. What was it like?
He hasn't been cancelled.
Betty Chicken.
Chicken fry.
Betty Chicken Fry.
Yeah.
The Betty.
I can't remember her name. I don't really care. He hasn't been cancelled. They broke up, and then because she's got a huge following, he put it all over social media without telling her he was gonna do that, and then she kicked off and was like, "Can everyone stop asking me questions about it?" Yeah, it happened. Like now everyone's angry at Zach for telling, because we're on first name terms. Clearly.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone's now angry.
Big Zed.
Everyone's now angry at Zed for
Z-Man.
the Z-Man for airing his shit. But let him air his shit. It's his shit. It's his shit as well. Just because she's got a following doesn't mean that. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Go air out that shit.
Right, I've bought
Don't
you.
flush it straight away. Let it air. That's what I do.
That's the rules of the house.
Yeah.
I've bought you so much time now. Who would you have at your dinner party? You haven't been thinking.
No, I haven't thought about it at all. Thatcher.
And 2 minors. That's who I'd have. I'd just watch it.
That's weird, mate. Fucking hell, cut it. Cut that bit.
No, I mean like people who worked in mines. I mean by people who worked in mines, not children.
Were you doing a bit, or was that just straight up?
No, I meant like people who worked in mines.
No, keep it in.
No,
That was
I'm
great,
going
'cause
to.
it was so innocent.
I
thought you were
don't like to edit bits.
Mate, I thought you were just straight up being a nonce. And I could have laughed it off to start with, and then you were like, no, just watch it.
No, because she fucked over all the miners.
No, I know, I get that, but it was
So
not where my mind went
I
straight
thought it'd be
on.
well funny. Well, maybe I'm not the problem. Maybe you're the problem.
Right. That could have been so pre-planned and been an amazing bit. But it happened organically. I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
That was really
That was
good.
beautiful.
I enjoyed that. But yeah, okay, so there we go. Thatcher and 2 miners who worked in mines, not children.
Yeah, that's my answer.
Who was going to be your answer?
Tony Hawk, Thatcher, and fucking Tony Hawk, Thatcher, and give me a minute. King Henry VIII. I feel like that would just be the maddest altercation.
Also, I want to know.
Conflicting beliefs, isn't it? And then I'd just hang out.
Don't get me wrong. I know he's a king, but I'd have to ask him, as because he's a big guy.
Mm.
I'd want to ask him what his secret was with the ladies.
Yeah, man.
Because clearly he did okay.
Yeah, clearly, and clearly the divorcing and beheading and dying bit didn't put any of the previous ones off. So he must have had some game, right? Yeah. I suppose being a king's kind of like that's your secret, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, I think
I'm the king. Yeah. I own everything. Mm-hmm. Look at my big belly.
Yeah. I'm fat, so clearly I've got money because I can afford food.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was the biggest sign of wealth.
Yeah. Whereas now, being morbidly obese is a sign of poverty.
Mm. Yeah, and that tells a real struggle of unhealthy food being far more affordable.
Yeah, you need to take
causing
a
large
look
amount
at
of
yourself,
obesity.
Britain.
Yeah, man. That took a turn, didn't it? It's amazing how quickly we can go from fucking like paedophilia to real deep politics there, Rob.
Question number 3. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, forever, the rest of forever, what would that song be? One song, forever.
Oh, no, is it Going the Distance by Cake?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's fucking sick. I feel
but when you get bored of it?
No, not at all.
I think
not at all. No, because the fucking vision I play in my mind when I listen to that song is like I'm and I can't drive, but I'm like, some like cool guy with my hair slicked back, and I'm like driving a fucking a dirt car with like those fingerless gloves on and shit, and racing and pacing, buying the course or riding the course or whatever.
Mad Max styling.
Yeah. Yeah, but like through a jungle.
Through a jungle.
Yeah, that's my answer.
Nice. So this next question, as I said earlier, I'd only written one word for, which was why.
Why?
But I know what the question was going to be, but before we get on to what the question was going to be, why?
Because they don't make them like they used to before. And sometimes you've just got to use them like they haven't been made before.
There we go. You heard it here first.
No, that was shit. Can I go again?
Yeah, okay. I'm not going to cut it, but let's pretend that I would. Cut. Okay.
James, sense. I was trying to be like fucking deep and philosophical.
Philosophical.
What the fuck is it? Philosophical. And I didn't really know what direction it was going to go in, so I just started saying words. But why? The reason for what? Life, existence. Making yourself happy.
Yeah, good. I like that answer.
Yeah.
The actual question is, Why do so many people hate jazz music, and how do you feel about it?
I love jazz music. I'm pro jazz music as fuck. My other half doesn't like jazz music, which is absolutely fine, but we won't be going to any jazz bars. But I bloody love it.
Let me tell you a group of people that don't love jazz music.
Mm.
People at work.
No, they don't. They don't. They don't.
Because sometimes you get hold of the Spotify.
Yeah, no. Well, it's more.
People aren't happy about it.
Yes, it's jazz, but it's elevator music.
Yeah.
You know, so it is jazz, but it's like it's soft jazz.
You once
It's
put
light.
on. You once
It's
put
instrumental.
On, yeah, but you once put on elevator music in the office and then fucked off for an hour and a half. So we're all stuck listening to elevator
You
music.
all know. But the thing is, you all know how to use the Spotify and the Google Home speakers. You're all adults with phones who work in tech. Be it, you could even say, "Hey Google, pause the music." No one did that for an hour. So in my mind, I've subconsciously made everyone in the office actually secretly like jazz. Or it's proven the concept of elevator music, which is that it's meant to be subtle and light, and like you're barely listening to music because it's so smooth on the ears. And so people didn't notice for an hour that I had elevator music playing. So actually, I'm a lyrical musical genius, and everyone else is, taking my lead on that and listening to it. So actually, everyone likes jazz. They just need to listen to it against their will.
Against their will.
Yep.
This next question is a question that I actually saw. It's been floating around our office for a little while from one of our colleagues, War Machine.
Yeah, War Machine.
A question that she's been asking everybody is, would you rather be a hippo or a rhino, and why?
Rhino because of the horn. It's an easy one, to be fair. I don't even know why I stroked my own face and I can't say beard anymore because I shaved it off. Yeah, no, obviously it's a rhino because they've got a fucking horn. I don't want to be a hippo. They're just like... Well,
they spend their whole life just killing in war. It's like having a bar.
So do rhinos, but they also have a horn.
No, that's true.
They're not doing really anything different to hippos apart from they've got a big fat off fucking horn. And they're less approachable by predators because they've got a big fuck off horn. It's just hippos that can defend themselves, basically, against lions and shit. So rhinos, easy.
There you go, rhinos, easy. I tell you what, let's do this for the first time. Not that anyone's going to do it. Can you pick Charmander up?
Oh yeah, sorry, Charmander.
Fucking Charmander.
So it's fallen off his fucking head.
Oh, that's that glue. No, it's glue. It glued him onto the bottom. They're like sticky pads.
No, let's put that back in his. That wasn't appropriate. Put it right in the glass.
Yeah. Let's. So leave a comment below whether you would rather be a hippo or a rhino. I don't want a reason why. I just want you to put either hippo or rhino. There we go.
Thank you. That's great engagement.
Yeah. I'm just talking to the people. I'm a man of the people.
Guys, leave that comment.
What superpower do you think would be the worst superpower?
Acid piss.
But not acid like it burns coming out.
Yeah. Like you don't have the infrastructure to handle said acid piss. Like you piss and your knob dissolves.
You don't use that superpower once.
Yeah. And you have to use it because you have to piss. So that's the worst superpower. Power is acid piss. 100%. 100%. Or laser eyes, because that is like acid piss isn't a commonly seen one, but laser eyes is, and fucking hell, that's got to be really hard to control because if you turn your head, you're just gonna wipe out 1,000 civilians.
You look at Cyclops in X-Men.
Yeah.
The glasses.
Yeah, I don't want to be cutting about with fucking fat glasses on my face forever. Like the Meta Quest. Don't need that.
So the next question: what superpower would you have if you could have any superpower, even a made up, well, all of them made up?
Acid piss.
Just kill me now.
Yeah. That'd be horrible though, especially if you don't have the infrastructure, because you'd probably just lose your entire pelvis.
It's like something.
And if you accidentally pissed on your foot, you lose your foot.
It's like something out of Saw.
Mm.
Imagine that.
I want to play a game.
I want to play a game.
You have acid piss. You must piss. That's really it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's all the game would be. That's not what you could do with piss.
What fictional character world would you want to live in? I love this question because I've got an immediate answer.
Go on.
Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah?
Because I'd cut about with fucking like a Charizard and.
That's mad. As a vegetarian, I wouldn't agree with that.
Why?
Because you're fucking like capturing animals and keeping them in little fucking tiny balls, man, and you're making them fight for what? It's not for money, is it? You're making them fight for your own personal gratitude. These tiny little animals that just want to live out in the wild. That's fucked up.
It's a sexual gratification.
Oh no! First the pedo comment. No, you want to fuck Pokemon. Look at his little face, man. He doesn't want
Why
to be...
have you got him looking at me? Look at the camera. Face the camera like you normally do.
You know... He's a fucking child. Look at him. He's the first evolution. B, he wants to go out and roam around fucking setting fire to shit. And B, he does not want to be shagged by you. Or anyone, for that matter.
I wouldn't fuck a Charmander.
You wouldn't fuck a Charmander? Or would you fuck them?
A Gardevoir.
A Gardevoir? Which one's that?
Gardevoir's sexy. I can't get it up, but I'll show you later.
In
fact, we'll put a picture of a Gardevoir right in the middle right now, if I remember to do it this time. But I would fuck a Gardevoir.
You're not gonna put that in. I'd fuck this one. This one here, guys.
If I had to fuck any of them, if I had a gun to my head and they said you got to fuck a Pokemon, pick one.
Oh Christ. Oh Jesus.
That's what he'll be saying.
If you didn't have 7 viewers, you wouldn't be getting any ad revenue on this.
I know this is my other problem is even if I do make it big, all of my videos will get demonetized.
Absolutely.
My last video, which came out 2 weeks ago by the time you guys are watching this, my last video was me reacting to the film Smile, and it's basically just, I've got like 10-15 minutes of talking, and then it's 20 minutes of me being scared in my chair, and just saying, oh my god, over and over again, because I'm so scared.
Dude, that film is scary though.
It's
very scary. I watched it when it came out in cinema, and I watched it with my girlfriend, and it scared the shit out of me. Like I visibly, no, don't, because that's what she did. No, because I got home and it was like dark, and she was like in the bedroom, and she just like that, and I was like, babe, can you stop, please? That's actually scary. And she carried on, and I was like, babe, stop. And then she kept doing it. I was like, babe, stop. And I fully freaked because I don't know, I'm impressionable like that.
And that's why James has a domestic violence case against him. Stop! Oh, I told you.
Going with a double flying kick.
Oh god, I'm never getting monetized.
Oh dear.
Number 8, I like this. Oh, actually, it's number 9, I think. 10 if you count Y. But this next question, say a phrase that has probably never been said before. It's not really a question, it's more of a demand or a command, but just say a phrase that has never been said before in human history.
I think Rob's really funny, actually. Sorry, man, I was joking.
It came out my nose. Beer came out my nose.
I was doing a bit. I think you're funny.
Thanks. Thanks for thinking I'm funny, considering you've never come to see any of my stand-up.
I asked you. I said, "Are you doing on Thursday? I'm around." And you were like, "You got a ticket?" I was like, "No." And then you were like, "Okay, then, sold out."
Yeah, sold out. Which was actually last Thursday. I might need to borrow that.
I thought it was this Thursday. This coming Thursday.
Yeah, but by the time they're watching it, it's last Thursday.
Oh shit, fair enough. Alright, well, I'm sorry. I want to come to one of your comedy gigs. And I will. I promise.
I'm performing on Wednesday.
This Wednesday?
This Wednesday. It was last Wednesday by the time you guys are watching. But yeah, this Wednesday I'm performing at Rudolph.
Oh, this coming Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Yeah?
Are you?
Come to that?
You going to come?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get you for free.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Let's do it. It'll be fun. What time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Can't make it. Dad's got a flute solo.
That was the answer today, by the way. Just so you guys are in on the inside joke. I said to James, "Are you excited for later?" And he went, "Oh, I can't make it. My dad's got a flute solo."
In the flute band?
Rehearsal, you said, actually. It wasn't even a solo.
Well, the rehearsal for the solo later on Wednesday. On Wednesday night at 8 p.m. It's literally like when he's playing. Royal Albert Hall. I would have got you tickets there, but obviously doing the comedy night. So I thought you cupped your breast when I said that.
Yeah. Thanks for calling breasts.
Feck.
I'm gonna swap these two last questions around because after these next two questions, we're then gonna get into some philosophical stuff. So I'm gonna ask this one first. How many people do you think you could take in a fight at once if you get to choose the people? Because I asked this question.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
I actually asked this question to Josh earlier today at work,
you did.
and he said, "I reckon I could take on millions if I could just unplug all their life supports."
Wow, that's heavy. Wow, that's great. I like that. Good response. Smart
so you
as well.
can't use that response then.
No, I can't. Excuse me. They have to be humans.
Have to be humans.
How many? But I can choose who they are. So
Yeah.
it doesn't. So is it the maximum amount I could do at the lowest level possible?
I mean,
Or is it? Can I take on like? I don't know.
Like, so for instance, if you wanted to choose 10,000 newborn babies,
Yeah.
you could. But if you wanted to look like,
But I don't think morally I could fight
That's the other
10,000 newborn
question,
babies.
yeah.
So I'm kind of trapped. That's a very good question.
because you can't
No.
fuck up a toddler either.
Because it's
You don't-
quantity, it's strength, and it's also morals.
It's
So
going
I
to
feel
be
like it's a good test of character, isn't
it's
it?
going to be an adult.
Yeah. So I would take on. Oh no, I would fight. I would fight a version of myself from yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm one day older and one day more powerful. I think just by that, because obviously it's going to be neck and neck because it's me versus me. But if I've lived for an extra day longer, I've got an extra day of like thinking about combat scenarios. Because all I do is fucking think about if I was in combat. I've never been in a fight before, but I think about if I had to be in combat, how I'd take a motherfucker down. So if I'm fighting a version of me from yesterday, I reckon I'd like by a hair. It would be a real fucking tooth and tooth battle, and it'd be sick to watch.
Yeah.
And but then I'd win just by like sheer existence of an additional day.
No? Okay.
Yeah. That's the most amount of versions I'd fight myself from yesterday.
Next question, last question for this sector of the portion of
Selector.
the selector of the thing.
Mm.
What's a conspiracy?
Mike Tyson's in the room, guys. What's the conspiracy?
What's a conspiracy theory that you actually kind of back? You kind of think, that's a conspiracy theory that I reckon I could argue in an argument.
I don't want to be generic here, because 9/11 was definitely an inside job. Damn, that's a really hard one.
It was.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories. I think I could like most consciously back the flat Earth theory purely because I've never seen it round.
Okay.
I haven't got enough.
I would argue that you have seen it round.
I've seen pictures of it being round.
No.
But also, I haven't seen pictures of it being spherical. It looked pretty round to me.
Have you been to the beach?
Yes.
When
It's
you
not the
look,
end of the world,
when you
though, is
look, when you look over at the ocean, do you see land?
Yes.
What?
Well, no, I don't see land.
Well,
But that's because there's massive waves in the way. Potentially.
Is
I'm not saying that it's true.
Are you a flat earther?
No,
Is this
not
how
at
we
all.
find out you're
Not
a
at
flat
all.
earther?
Not at all. I'm not. I'm just Earth agnostic, Earth shape agnostic, man. It could be square for all I know. I don't fucking know because I haven't gone up high enough to see it. I'm sure it has some curves in it. If I've ever seen the curvature of the Earth or whatever, that's flat Earth. That's very flat Earth for me, isn't it? The curvature of the Earth. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm not saying I back it, but I'm saying that I could be enticed into being a flat earther. I think if someone spoke to me long enough, I'm impressionable enough that I would maybe become a flat earther. I could be indoctrinated into that society if need be.
There we go.
Thank you.
Obviously I told you that I had some questions for you.
Yeah, sick.
And you said let's make them philosophical.
I'm gonna get deep, boys.
So I'm gonna say that we're gonna end this bit in this way. In fact, let's have a little break. How you getting on with your light tea?
Oh, bro, I forgot I was even drinking it because it's that delicious.
Nice.
Usually, I take a long time to get through a beer.
Yeah.
You know this. But this is so delectable that I've just fucking absolutely sit through it. This might be one of my favourite beers I've ever had.
Really?
I swear to God, because I love a fruity beer, and I like a Dew Bell, and I like a Blue Moon, because peach and orange and all that. Is there a little bit more? Oh! A treat from the gods.
There you go.
Wow.
I sort of back it as well. I genuinely think out of these two, because that's quite a nice beer. I'm piling through it as well.
Oh yeah, that's
this
fucking crazy.
Lychee and Coconut IPA Tropical World by Northern Monk.
Tropical World
actually might be a game changer there.
Absolutely. Absolutely, that's really nice.
Let's do a song of the week before we get into the philosophical side of the.
Oh yeah.
Because I know what yours is going to be, because you've already said it once on the podcast.
No, I know, but I can't use that as my song of the week because then I get sick of it when I have to listen to it every day forever. I am gonna go with Caterpillar Girl by The Cure. Caterpillar Girl. Here you are. Yeah, that's a good song.
I'm gonna go with Revival by Zach Bryan.
Because you're gonna go see him.
Because I'm gonna go see him.
You're nabbed up. You like that guy?
Oh yeah. So yeah,
sweet country music.
Yeah. In the description below, you'll get a link to both of those songs. There's also a link to go just see the entire Song of the Week playlist as well on Spotify. So yeah, go give that a look, because I genuinely believe nobody's ever clicked those links.
Do you think?
Yeah, I just wanted to break up this section of the show.
Fucking click the links. They're good songs. Yeah. Usually.
Okay, I'm gonna rattle through these last.
Why did you steal my vape?
Oh, I did. Yeah, sorry.
Wow, you swapped the. That was sleight of hand. I did not notice. I was so encapsulated by your voice. He's got such a nice voice. I sound really nasally, because I've got a cold and B, because I usually sound like that. But
plus the crippling coke addiction.
No. Or do that. That's
I'm going to rattle through these quite quickly, just so you know. There may be an edit coming up soon, because I can just about see that the battery's getting low.
Oh shit.
Yeah, these are not good cameras.
Fuck it. Now we can wrap this shit up.
Cool. Okay.
Let's go.
Question number 1. Let's wrap this shit up nice and quickly. When is it okay to break the law?
When is it okay to break the law?
They get more philosophical as we go.
For greed or vengeance?
Greed? You're saying it's okay to break the law if you just want more money?
Or vengeance?
When you and this is how I wrote it as well. When you have a boo-boo, does it hurt where it hurts, or just in your brain?
What do you mean? Does it...
Like, so if I pinch you here,
ow,
does it hurt there, or is it all in your brain?
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking about the pain, but the pain comes from there, and I know that because my brain knows that. So it's both. It's like chicken and the egg, isn't it? The pain or the brain. And that would be a great children's cartoon.
There you go, the pain or the brain.
Pain or the brain. Pain and the brain. Pinky in the brain. Makes sense.
Is there a god?
Can I have that one? Is there a god? Again, if I'm going to roll with being a flat earther because I haven't had any proof or not proof of it of it being flat or not being flat, yeah, I would say I'm religiously agnostic. I definitely don't have a faith. Mm-hmm. I don't have a particular thing that I believe in, but also I've never seen God or anything of that likeness. But I've also never not
seen God.
Yeah. Yeah, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't think it does.
No, but I know what you mean.
He has not been proven nor disproven. Like, I haven't seen God before, but also I haven't seen, fucking Dune.
But Dune exists.
Yeah,
You've
Dune
seen
exists.
the adverts.
Yeah.
People have spoken
but
about
No,
Dune.
to be fair, that's not fair because I haven't seen adverts. No, I have seen their adverts for God, man. And
yeah, exactly.
And people believe in it just like people have seen Dune.
Yeah.
So Dune exists, God probably exists. Yeah. That's what I've got to say on that matter.
Nice. So if you think that there could potentially be a God, and by the very definition of God, he knows everything that we do, and everything that we are, and everything we're gonna do, does that mean that we really have free will? And if we don't have free will, does that mean that people shouldn't be punished for the things that they do? That's a lot to take in. I'd like to point out, James asked for philosophical, and that's pretty fucking philosophical of me.
If
I'm gonna have a whiskey.
yeah,
Would you
but
like
fucking Dune isn't going to tell you to kill someone, is it? If you fucking watch Dune and then you want to go fuck worms in the desert or whatever happens in Dune, then you might want to kill someone because God told you to. But if you just don't, then you'll be alright. And if you do, then yeah, you should be punished because we do have free will.
Do we?
Yeah, like
How do you know?
well, because fucking I don't do anything that Dune's told me to do. I haven't even watched it.
But if you watch Dune and Dune told you to go watch Dune 2, and then you went and watched Dune 2, did you watch Dune 2 because you've got free will? Or did you watch Dune 2 because you'd realised that there was a Dune 2?
I watched Dune 2 because I made a conscious effort to watch Dune 1. And I'm now committed to the franchise because it's a long film. Sorry, I've ruined that. Sure.
That's okay.
I'm just blowing
Don't
more back
put
in.
more.
No, I think that was the cold air. See.
Yeah.
Um.
Can I have your vape, please?
Yeah, of course you can. There you go. Oh, you just need that bit then, yeah. That was weird.
So but what I'm trying to say is that
What are you trying to
I
fucking
don't
say?
fucking know at this point. If there is a God, and God is almighty, in the Bible it genuinely says that He has given us free will.
Yeah.
But if He's given us free will, then He's in control of the free will that He's given us because He's given it us. I've broken it.
If you give someone a dildo for their birthday, it doesn't mean they're going to use it.
You gave the guy, I'm not going to say his name, but you gave a guy at work for Secret Santa a flashlight.
I did give him a flashlight.
And apparently he broke it.
Really?
He broke it or he lost it. But he never used it, he said. But I would have used it that night. I wouldn't have even left the building by the time it had been on the end of my knob.
Yeah, no, innit? It was good as well. I got a 50% discount.
I thought you were going to say it's good as well. I tried it.
No, yeah. I had to test it out for the Holy First. No, I really thought I was going to get taken into an HR meeting for that, but I didn't. The HR lady laughed. So
We don't have an HR department.
Well, no, but the person that would probably handle it laughed. So
Yeah.
I'm off the hook. There go.
I would also because there's if we're going to argue God, we should argue the fact that there's a simulation.
Mhm.
Everything's a simulation. If everything is a simulation, then we don't have free will.
No.
So if everything's a simulation and that got proven, then anybody that does anything bad can't get punished for doing things bad because it's a simulation. It's already pre-programmed to do.
But then again, is it not then pre-programmed to punish those people because that's what we're already doing? Found a hole in your logic there, boy.
There you go. No, I like you finding
Yeah.
holes in me.
Some people will take me for a fool
So
because I don't know what sand is.
that's true.
But I just unpicked very intangible philosophy.
You did.
Fuck, I can't say it. And that makes me sound like fucking stupid. Shut up. Yeah. Carry on. What are you sipping there?
Whiskey. Would you like one?
I hate whiskey.
Me too. I'm trying to get into it.
Hey, you just like look cool.
Yeah.
I'll have a whiskey on the rocks, please.
No.
It's spicy.
It is super spicy. It
Okay.
hurts my belly bits.
Oh,
I know.
you little belly bits.
Let's have a little sip. A little sippy sip.
Oh yeah, just as horrible as I imagined.
The thing is, as well, is because I've been listening to loads of country music and they sing a lot about whiskey.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whiskey must be good.
It's fucking not.
It's not. And it's not a cheap whiskey either.
What's it called?
I don't know, but it's expensive.
You should plug it. Tamnavulin.
Down the wall.
Tamnavulin, everybody.
It's like the 5th episode that I've plugged it on. I don't think the
Is it?
sales have
Oh,
gone
right,
anywhere.
okay, fair enough. We're trying. Send us a bottle.
There you go.
Send him a bottle. I don't fucking drink it. We'll pretend to.
Throw it behind me. So, given the fact that you could believe in a god,
Yeah.
but also you could not, what happens after we die? After you die, what happens?
See, we actually had this conversation on the car, didn't we? In the car.
Mm-hmm.
Because I guess being dead is the same as not being born. And we didn't give a shit about not being born. until we were alive.
But my argument there was if you die, you've been here. Before you're born, you haven't. So it's not you were dead and then you came to life and then you exited life.
But if the golden simulation thing
exist.
is real, then wasn't that already predetermined anyway?
There we go.
So, yeah, I think it's eternal nothingness, but I don't think we'll give a shit about it.
I completely agree. And I always say to people, like, I'm not going to care, like, I don't need a big, expensive funeral, like, bury me in a fucking cardboard box somewhere, like, because I'm not going to know, because I'm going to be dead.
Yeah, your thoughts aren't going to be floating around in the sky. And also, I wouldn't want to live for eternity in heaven.
No.
Or hell, albeit, because that would also be shit. But, like, both are going to be fucking shit for some reason, aren't they? Like, eternity.
There we go. So the man that would listen to Going the Distance by Cake for the rest of forever wouldn't want to go to heaven because it will be boring. The man that will listen to a 2.5 minute song on repeat forever.
Dude, if they have The Distance by Cake, then I'll convert right now. But I don't think that God's bumping that shit.
I reckon he is. Yeah.
I think it's just some fucking, like, some angel song. And
like choirs.
Yeah. Everything looks like the intro to The Simpsons.
I reckon if there's a god, he fucking hates choirs. I bet he's like, please stop singing this shit.
You'd be sick of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
Like, give me a guitar.
Yeah, man, give me a fucking riff. Or just give me some, a bit quiet. Or The Distance by Cake. Imagine the gods just like, angels, stop it. I want to hear The Distance.
And the very last question, and this sort of goes into what we were saying, is do you believe in the fact that you have a soul?
That's difficult, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I think it goes down to the it hasn't been proven nor disproven to me thing. I don't know that I have a soul. Like I said, if I think that when we die we just fucking dissipate, then maybe we don't. But also, maybe we do. Maybe that's just what sticks around while we're alive and then it fucks off again.
So what I believe, and thank you for asking, is that
I got my questions. This is Hamez's
I know
questions.
it is. I'm only joking.
You fucking moody bitch.
Well, I believe in the fact that we obviously have energy in us, right? So I believe in the fact that energy just goes elsewhere. It's not a conscious energy that we can control, or not a conscious energy that we. If our energy goes into.
Sorry.
If our energy goes into like a dog, we're not going to be like, "Hey, I'm a dog now." But I believe that it's. I believe that it's all energy.
That's nice.
Because I'm a fucking hippie.
That's beautiful. I'd like to take a leaf out of your book. I think that's a nice way to think about it. There's no more of this lovely coconut IPA anymore.
I got it from Sainsbury's.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, really good.
That's nice, man. It's good.
There's Sainsbury's on the way home if you want to stop in and grab a couple of cans for yourself.
No, I better not. I'll be on them all night. I've got a busy day tomorrow.
Busy day.
Yeah, I've got to work at my job.
Well, there we go.
Our job.
Well, yeah, we share one job. So there we go. So there are. That is everything that you would ever possibly need to know about James Hamez Pitkin.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you for having me on the show for a fourth time.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, all 6 of you, for watching. And hi, Mum. Hi, Rob's mum.
She doesn't watch this far in.
No?
Nah, she gets bored after about 15 minutes. I reckon.
That's fair enough. I think we got all the good bits in the first 15 minutes. You fucking Pokemon and watching Margaret Thatcher with children. Yeah.
I agree. Mum, if you're still watching this far in, comment below whether you'd rather be a hippo or a rhino. Yeah. Okay.
It's a good episode.
It's a great episode. Thank you very much for watching the Sidebar podcast. Make sure that you just like this video. Like this video if you're going to watch it. Like it because it's a likeable video. And also subscribe because there's still like 68% of people that watch this video that aren't subscribed, which is mad because like we've got 70 subscribers and only about 12 people watch each of our fucking videos.
Hit that shit. Hit that sub button.
Hit it.
Hit that sub button.
Subscribe, and then one day we'll be able to do this full time. Also, some very exciting news before we do run out of battery. In 2025, we're going to be upping the videos to one a week.
Oh,
rather than one every 2 weeks.
Great.
I don't know exactly when in 2025 because we've also got 4-Leaf Comedy, which is doing monthly at the moment, but it's going to be going to 2 a month. We're going to be opening 3 or 4 new shows in 2025 as well, so that's all very exciting. And remember that tickets for the December 4-Leaf Comedy show are available now, and you can find them in a link in the description below to come see your boy live, do some stand-up comedy, which is going to be honestly just cringy and awful, so you don't have to.
he is really funny, actually.
Thanks, mate.
I take back what I said earlier. You are funny. He's got some really good jokes, and you should go and watch him perform live. It'll make you laugh.
So should you.
So should I. I'm coming on Wednesday if my dad didn't have that fucking flute solo. That's what I said.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe, stay excellent. We love you. Cheers.
Yeah.
No, what are you doing?
Neck it, quick, go. Hey. The old frothed up special.
That was my nickname in school.
Frothed up and special.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, we can go home now.
Yeah.
Let's get you home.
That was a good episode.
That was fun.
Yeah.